What's going on, guys? It's your boy Ajen back again for another Alice Fiction video, and welcome back to the metaverse of Alice. And for today, this is going to be my very first Should You Summon video here in Alice Fiction. So after today's update, alongside the new event, we got two new banners. One is for the character banner, which is this one, and the other one is for the World Memories banner, this one. The new character banner features 3-star Hercules and 2-star Eurystheus, while the World Memory banner features 5-star The Beloved Hero and 4-star The King's Dilemma, this one. So let's talk about the banner units first. Should you summon for Hercules and Eurystheus? Hercules and Eurystheus are an okay unit. Not too good, not too bad, just an okay unit. Kinda like mid. That's my TLDR for you guys. So if you don't like mid units, this unit banner is an easy skip. Especially if you are an F2P player. The gem income for summon resources seems kinda scarce, so you really want to save as much as possible for a future OP unit, since you need to save a lot, since you need 60k gems to guarantee a future unit if worst comes to worst. That is the PT system. You need 20 multiples to PT one character, one banner unit, and that will cost you around 60,000 quartz. That is a lot, guys. So you need to be careful on who to summon for, especially if you are an F2P player. For people who like Hercules and Eurystheus aesthetically, meaning they are your waifus, they are your type, then no one is stopping you for summoning for them. Waifu is always over meta anyway, any day for waifu players. Yes, I am also a waifu player. I am not a meta player. I am always a waifu player. So let's talk about Hercules. Hercules at first impression. Luckily, guys, if you've seen my summon video earlier, I was able to get both of the featured banner units, which is really good. I am really lucky earlier. I got really lucky. So Hercules. Hercules at first impression seems pretty good. But once I've taken a closer look at her kit, she's just an okay unit. Her crash kill is an okay AoE that can hit 3 enemies. The damage is not that great, but it's understandable since she is a defensive unit. She is a tank. Her skill 1, this one, can buff her physical defense while reducing the physical attack of 2 enemies. And her skill 2 grants a barrier and a taunt, which is pretty good if you are fighting against physical attackers, because Hercules is a physical tank. And she is one of the best physical tanks in the game right now. Since her HP, if we will take a look at her stats, look at them, guys. At level 33 only, 24k HP. Her HP stat is a massive. Really massive. And her physical defense is no joke. 2.9k, guys. If you are to compare, let's take a look at my Perseus. Perseus is also a nice comparison for Hercules. My Perseus is already level 34, and also the grade is already at grade 5. The HP is only 20k and the physical defense is only at 2k. While my Hercules here, level 33, grade 3 or grade 4? Grade 4, 24k HP and 2.9k defense. Almost 1k defense difference from Hercules to comparing to Perseus. It's understandable because Hercules is a 3-star, but the difference is kinda massive. But there is a but, guys. Their kit is somewhat kinda meh. I believe Perseus outstamps Hercules in terms of skill kit. The cons of Hercules is that her taunt only lasts for 1 turn, which is somewhat a joke compared to Perseus that lasts for 3 turns and Benkei's taunt lasts for 2 turns. Imagine Benkei o 1-star unit tas 2 turns taunt. Then Perseus, a 2-star unit, has 3 turns taunt. But Hercules, a 3-star unit, only has a 1 turn taunt. Like Nani? Maybe this is something like a mistranslation or something, but I don't know. I don't know. It's just kind of disappointing because she is a 3-star unit. At least make her taunt at least 3 turns, just like Perseus, right? And also guys, her barrier's damage mitigation is pretty low and seems like a joke comparing to Perseus and Scipios' barrier mitigation. Only 454 at level 33, 454 damage mitigation from her barrier. But look at my Perseus guys. Perseus at level 34, the damage mitigation from the barrier is, as you can see, 3,704. Like, what is this, man? Almost times 10 difference. And Perseus is a 2-star unit, while Hercules is a 3-star unit. Also, Scipio. Let's take a look at Scipio. Scipio has a barrier also, barrier mitigation. And this one is pretty good because this barrier is for 3 units. So, Scipio's barrier is how many? 1,657. It's times 4 of Hercules damage mitigation barrier, which is kind of baffles me a lot. Makes me question maybe the developers has some mistranslation or mistyping with the amount of damage mitigation that you can get from Hercules barrier. Because if you will take a look at this one, this is very pathetic. 454 damage only for, like, maybe this is a 4K something. If this one is 4,540, then Hercules is really strong. But as of now, it is only 454. This is a joke. Pathetic. This is one of her downsides. I don't know. Maybe there's just some typo here, but for a 3-star unit to have a very low barrier stat comparing to a 1-star, leaves this one leaves a really bad taste to the mouth, right? So for general use, there are already lots of good alternatives for Hercules. If you need taunt, there's Perseus and Benkei, as I've said earlier. If you need some physical debuffer, there's the 1-star Anderson. And if you are running a mono wood team, then for sure Hercules will fit on it since she's the best tank in the wood element. In PvP, Hercules will just get one-shotted by Musashi since her element is a type disadvantage for fire, which is Musashi is. And Musashi is really meta in both PvE and PvP because of her 3-second delay for the panel breaking phase. You will see a lot of Musashi in the PvP and PvP. But it might be fun to make a troll defense arena team with Hercules plus Perseus plus Scipio plus a healer, right? Because your team will be very tanky and the opponent will lose because if they cannot kill your full party, they lose the fight, right? That is how arena works. So maybe that is a pretty fun troll team. Now, for the future 2-star unit, which is Eurystheus. I also played with Eurystheus. He's very cute, guys. Very, very cute. Eurystheus, she's actually pretty good for a mono earth team for PvE uses. She has a good water slayer buff. If you take a look at her skill, this one, for 2 turns, gives a 2024 water slayer to self and selected ally. You can give this water slayer buff to your DPS, something like Lancelot or Qin Shi Huang, something like that. And then what else? She has a good water slayer buff and she buffs her teams to have some form of damage mitigation against water enemies. This skill 2. Reduce damage from water type allies to allies times 4. So this is some form of damage mitigation. So pretty good, especially against water enemies, water boss. And then her passive, I have not unlocked it yet, but her passive really works well in a Mono Earth team. So if you're running a Mono Earth team, she is definitely a good addition to the team. It's very easy to activate this one since you only need 2 or more Earth allies in your team to activate this one. So, and this one gives a Water Slayer to Earth allies times 4 to your whole team. This is an AoE buff. Pretty good guys. Pretty good, pretty nice. Now let's move on to the World Memories banner. So if you are a Musashi and Lancelot mains, then this banner might be a must summon for you guys because of this World Memory. I main Musashi and Lancelot, and luckily I've managed to grab 2 copies of the featured 5-star World Memory. If you've seen my earlier summon video, the 5-star featured World Memory is here, this one, the Beloved Hero. Increases the physical attack, then HP, then physical defense. The good thing about this World Memory is this skill. Boost physical defense by 13.5% and then enhance 40.5% physical attack buff given by self. Some of you guys might still be confused on how this type of World Memories works. If it says here that 40.5% physical attack buff given by self, it means this is the buff that you get from your self buffs. Let's take a look at the units. Musashi and Lancelot fits this one because they have the self buff. That is what I'm understanding from playing this game. Maybe I have some misconception, but correct me if I'm wrong. So this one, as you can see here, Musashi can, this one, for 4 turns, boost physical attack of self by 359 and her passive, boost physical attack of self by 858. This one will get boosted by that by the Beloved Hero World Memory passive. So yes, that is that one that World Memory is pretty good for Musashi or even for Lancelot because Lancelot also has a selfish buff in her skill. This one, attack of self, boost physical attack of self by 1130, and then her passive also, boost attack of self. This one will get boosted by the World Memory, the Beloved Hero, which is pretty good, pretty insane. That is why I've summoned in this banner. And also, I have not summoned for any World Memory banner beside the tutorial, so I really need some good World Memory. So if you are looking for a pretty good World Memory for your physical attacker like Lancelot and Musashi, then this banner might be a must summon for you guys. I am not kidding, guys. This World Memory is pretty good. Look at this one, enhance 40.5% physical attack buff given by self. This passive alone is worth it. The passive alone, but you have some bonus stats over here. The physical attack, physical defense, and some form of HP. Pretty nice, right? Pretty nice, pretty good. And then the other World Memory, the 4-star, which is the King's Dilemma. This one. The King's Dilemma is nothing to scoff at. It's a pretty good World Memory for an Earth DPS because it gives you a Water Slayer buff. This one, give plus 11.52% Water Slayer buff. So against water enemies, your Earth units will have a field day because of this one. You can attach this. This one is specifically made for Eurystheus because Eurystheus is a special attacker. As you can see here, the passive boost special attack by 7.2%. And the bonus stats here is for special attack and HP. This one is pretty good for Eurystheus and also Cleopatra. Yes, Cleopatra is a special attacker unit. So if you have Cleopatra and Eurystheus, then you need this might be best in slot for them. Especially if you are fighting water enemy. Fortunately, again, I have 2 of this one. I got 2 of this when I was summoning in the banner earlier, which is pretty damn lucky. Yes. In summary, The unit banner is really up to you if you need Hercules or Eurystheus. But the world memory banner seems like it's very hard to skip it, especially if you are using Musashi and Lancelot, because that one might be best in slot for those two. Anyways, to everyone who are going to summon on this banner, I wish you good luck. And may all RNGesus bless your summons. And that's it for me for today, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please leave a like and subscribe. I would really appreciate it if you could help me grow my channel more. And thank you to everyone who are supporting my channel. I appreciate every one of you. Until next time, peace!